Hello everyone, I'm DJ Mustang. Today we're going to solve a Valentine machine. This box is very easy and it's a Linux box basically. Uh, Before we begin, I would like to give you an overview about this box. So this box is basically, the web server is running on this box, and Heartbleed vulnerability exists on this box. So Heartbleed is basically happens because of a heartbeat feature of the OpenSSL library, and we are going to exploit that Heartbleed vulnerability. And once we exploit it, we'll get the password. And for the privilege escalation, we'll going to enumerate the open services and the processes, and we're going to exploit that. So that's all about this box. Let's start. Let's start with the nmap. So it's the nmap not equal to, it's a s is for service version, service sync scan, sync scan, yeah, still scan, sorry, still scan. Then sv is for service version. Then capital O is for OS version detection, and capital A is for aggressive scan, and the IP address, that is 10.10.10.79. So it will take some time. So we have a saved output. We'll quickly check. The saved output is saying, we'll close this thing. Okay. What? Okay. Saved output, we have now. I can see that port number 22, port number 80, and 443. These three ports are open. So we'll first we'll go with the 80. Some sort of web server, Apache web server is running on this port. So we'll see what's there on the application. Okay, so I can see one image. Yeah, it's an image. And if we'll go with the view source, then there's nothing, just the image, nothing else. And one more thing, they're saying that it is running on 443 also. So we'll check. Oh, sorry. What's there in the 443 port? So it's the same page source. Okay, there's nothing, just except the one image. And I can see in the image that one lady is there, and the heart is there, and some bleeding is there, maybe heart bleed, maybe. So we'll move ahead. So we'll go with the directory buster to enumerate the what you can say, uh, directories. Directory buster. Okay, here we go. 79. Copy this thing, paste it. We have to go faster, so go faster. Then we have to provide the dictionary. So dictionary is in the user, then share, okay, share, then word list, and buster, and we're going to choose this one, medium, and just click on start. It will start enumerating the directories on this web application. Okay, we the got some of them. We'll go with the tree view. So okay, so if we go with this, there's nothing. And inside the dev directory, there is two files I can see. One is the hype key, and another one is the notes.txt. We'll quickly check what is it. First one, okay, we got the key, I guess, because it's a hexadecimal value, and here they're saying the hype key. And the second one, where is, okay, so the second one is notes.txt, sorry. second one. Okay, so first in the notes what they are saying to do coffee. Okay, so I already had uh, research, then fix decoder encoder. So uh, encoder before going live. Make sure encoding decoding is only done client side. Don't use the decoder encoder until any of this is done. Find a better way to take notes. Okay, so what they're saying is fix the decoder encoder. That means decoder encoder is not working, maybe. Uh, so and after that, what they're saying is make sure encoding decoding is only done on the client side. So since this encoder decoder is not working, we're going to search online and we'll decode the value. Yep. So copy this thing. So let's search on Google hexadecimal value to plain text online. Okay, so we got the link. Okay, hex to text, correct. So we'll paste that value, hype key, and just say convert. Sorry, what is wrong with you? We will go with this link. I don't know what is wrong with this links. Okay, so there's a hex value we have. So yeah, we insert our hex value over here, and we got the plain text over here. It says the private key. That means we got the private key of the SSH, you know, SSH login. So we'll do the SSH login now. So for that, it's a SSH. Okay. One thing I would like to say, you just have to copy this thing, the whole entire key, copy, and you have to paste it in the one file. So I have pasted over here on the on my local machine named key. So let's continue here. The SSH and the I is to insert the key. Key name we already know, that is the key. I mean the file name. The file name is key, so it's I and the key. Then what you can say, the username. The username is hype. You can clearly see over here hype's key. That means the username is hype. We'll copy this and paste it, hype, at the host IP address, that is 10.10.10.79, and just press enter. So basically it is asking a passphrase, which we have no idea what is a passphrase. So we'll quickly go to the nmap result. So we have right now we try to log in from the port number 22. We got something from port number 80. uh, Maybe we can search over here. uh, Sorry, we can enumerate this port, whether is there any information available for the 443 ports. So we'll scan with the nmap NSC script, whether is there any vulnerability exists in the 443. So I can see the SSL NSC scripts are available. We're going to use all of this. I'll tell you the trick. So it's an nmap script, and always put it in the single or double quote, SSL hyphen, and you have to just give star. So basically after the SSL, it will detect the SSL word over here, script name SSL, and then it will go with the star. That means it will execute all this script. So that's how you can you know execute all the script by just putting the star next to the SSL. Then port number is 443, and the IP address that is 10.10.10.79. Oh, there is something wrong. I guess it's a double hyphen. Yeah, now it's correct, I guess. The result is generated. The nmap NSC script result is generated, and I can see the port number 443 on the port number 443. MITM vulnerability, CCS injection, man in the middle, basically. It's a man in the middle vulnerability. The risk factor is high, state is vulnerable. Then what? These are the ciphers which are using, and I can see the SSL Heartbleed. It is vulnerable to SSL. I mean Heartbleed vulnerability. So what they're saying is the Heartbleed bug is a serious vulnerability in the popular OpenSSL cryptographic software library. It allows for stealing information intended to be protected by SSL and TLS encryption. So basically, if you're using a TLS and SSL encryption, and there's a heartbeat vulnerability, so there is a chances that the information can be, uh, tampered, or the third attacker can, decrypt your encryption or the messages. So the state is vulnerable over here, clearly saying, and the risk factor is high. So we'll exploit this vulnerability. We'll go to the Google. What we want? We want a Heartbleed exploit. Maybe GitHub. So we got the first link, then we get the second link, and the third link. This is the exploit, Heartbleed exploit to retrieve the sensitive information, CVE 2014-0160, and this is the exploit. Okay, so this exploit runs on the Python 2.7. If you're using the latest Kali version, then the latest Kali version doesn't have the Python 2.7. It directly have Python 3. So if you're using that machine, not machine, if you're using that OS operating system, then you have to install the Python 2.7. So where is that? Okay, so you have to copy this, download this exploit on your local machine. So we just have to call this file heartbleedexploit.py. So it's there on my Kali machine. Just have to copy, then paste, and we just have to provide the host IP address, that is 10.10.10.79. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention Python, and then here we go. So we got the response in out.txt. So the file may be generated over here. Okay, you can see over here the file was not there, and now I can see the file is here. So we'll quickly check this file, what's there inside the file, and I can see some chunks of data. Okay, I can see some packet and decode PHP. Okay, maybe they were trying to decode something on the PHP page, decode.php page, and I can see some text over here. We'll quickly copy this thing because it looks like a base64 value. We'll copy this thing and we'll clean it properly. Okay, we'll go to the Google again, copy Google, base 64, oh sorry, base 64 decode, and here we go, decode. Okay, so we got something over here in the plain text. It says Heartbleed, believe the hype. So Heartbleed, believe the hype. Hype is the username, and so this is basically the passphrase. You can say that. So we'll now we will go to the SSH where we were trying to log in into the system. SSH command. Where is that? Okay, and we'll pass this passphrase, copy, and we'll see whether it is working or not. Oh, sorry, connection closed. We'll do it once again. Okay, now we'll paste that value, and here we go. We got the limited shell. Who am I is hype, and ID is 1000. As we know, we are on the limited shell, so it's time to elevate our privileges to the root. So first of all, we'll go with the sudo minus, not minus, hyphen L, and we have no idea about the hype's password, so we just have to drop over here, and we have to think in a different way how to elevate the root privileges. So there are some automated scripts available on the GitHub, like linenum message, linenum.sh is there, linpeas .sh is there. So we're going to use the linpeas.sh to enumerate the services on this box. We'll go to the Google, okay. Then that's not lean, that's lean dot sh GitHub. So I'll mention the link in the description. This is the LinPeas script. So you just have to, okay, this is the script, this is how it looks and all. Okay, so I'll mention the link in the description uh, to download LinPeas script. So it's already downloaded on my machine, the local machine. So we have linpeas.sh on my machine. We're going to host the Python server over here. Python 3 hyphen mm is for module, so we're going to use the http.server module, and the we'll keep the port 80. That's okay. So we'll go again over here on the limited shell, and we'll go to the temp directory, and then we're going to call that file. So wget, then what do you say, you can say http, sorry, http, and the IP address, let me clear this thing. So the IP address is 10.10.10.10.14.2. So the IP address, that is 10.10.14.2, and the port is 80, so by default it will take the port number 80, and the file name, that is linpeas dot sh, the linpeas dot sh. Okay, we got the file on the limited shell over here. We just have to change the permission, that is chmod 777, and the lin.sh. So once we change the permission, we'll execute this file on the limited shell, that is bash lin dot sh, and here we go. scanning is completed. So I can see some helpful information. If they are saying like if you see something red in yellow, then there is a 95% chances that that vulnerability get exploit. So if you see something in the red and yellow, then and if you exploit that thing, exploit that vulnerability, then definitely you will get the root access, something like that. So we'll go, okay, I can see the Linux version is vulnerable, then sudo version is vulnerable. Um, okay, then what else? What else? I can see one more thing over here, that is a tmux and the some session. Tmux is basically a terminal. Okay, I'll quickly Google search this. Oh, so tmux is basically a terminal multiplexer. Uh, it let you switch easily between several programs in one terminal, so they keep running in the background. That means if you see over here that there is one terminal open, okay, and that terminal belongs to root. So basically there is one terminal open which have a root access, and that is running in the background. So we'll quickly copy this thing and we'll open this terminal. That's really very easy. So tmux s and the wherever the session is saved, and here we go, we are on the root terminal. So who am I? It's a root and ID is the 0. So thank you so much for watching and have a nice day.